Hey everyone, welcome to Am I the Drama?
Where we talk about who is in the wrong in certain stories, our opinions and our thoughts, so don't get salty.
Thank you, listeners, for tuning in. Make sure you get a snack and get comfy.
Today's episodes are Am I the drama for only buying food for myself? And am I the drama for cutting my partner's family because they put an AirTag in my car without my knowledge? A special thanks to Silver Sky Woodworking for their support of our channel. Without them, it would be impossible to record this. If any of our listeners need custom furniture, accent walls, cutting boards, or custom cabinets, they should head over to VIRIDIANnews.org and click the link for Silver Sky. And we're always looking for new sponsors, so let us know on VIRIDIANnews.org if you would like to be a part of our work and reach our audience with us. So, our first story is Our first story is Am I the drama for only buying food for myself? 19-year-old female, have been home for college for about a month now. I live at home with my mom, her boyfriend, my two younger sisters, and her boyfriend's two sons. I didn't even know his kids were living here permanently until I got back for summer break. I don't have a problem with them personally. We barely speak. The only thing is food in this house disappears constantly. It's not that my mom and her boyfriend don't buy groceries. They do. But no matter how much food is in the house, it's gone in a day or two. My younger sister and stepbrothers, I guess, eat all the time. They'll eat a full breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then still go downstairs constantly throughout the day and night making snacks, extra meals, or just raiding the fridge. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Sometimes they make 10 different things between meals. Even with leftovers, I'll come home and there's nothing left. I've asked my mom about it, and she'll say she told them to save me some, but they never do. It happened so many times that I just gave up. I started putting food aside before I leave the house, but even then, someone would eat it. Now I've started just ordering or DoorDashing my own food or cooking my own food and keeping it in a mini fridge from my college. I stack it with the groceries I buy. Sorry. I stock it with the groceries I buy with my own money and just cook for myself when I need to eat. I don't touch the shared food anymore, and I don't ask anyone to share mine. When my mom and her boyfriend are at work and the fridge is empty and my siblings are hungry because they ate all the food in 2 days, I don't bat an eye because it's not my fault or responsibility. The other day, my mom made a comment about how I only think about myself and I should think about my house as a whole. My sisters are playing a part in this, but majority of it is on her boyfriend's kids. Before I left for college and they didn't live here, food would last. I told my mom and she's like, they're still growing and you're just being dramatic because you don't like them living here. That's not the case at all. I get that maybe I'm wrong for door dashing or cooking food while they're hungry, but I'm also tired of being hungry and stressed in my own home. They don't think about me while they're eating my leftovers. Am I the drama?
I mean, to be honest, I think food is food. I mean, if somebody doesn't want to eat a certain food, I mean, as long as they're buying it for themselves and, not me, there shouldn't be no reason. I mean, other than buying the groceries, but still, me being a parent, I think I would just simply not care and understand. I mean, that's how I am. I mean, it sucks to suck.
Um, I get it. Like, you have the right to buy your own food, especially since they have some. They shouldn't be mad because they can regulate how much they eat during the day. Like, you can just have a few snacks and be considerate of others and, just try and at least make an effort to, like, have a relationship even, like, with your, like, step siblings. Like, the brothers should, like, try and make an effort to, like, be included and, like, be considerate and stuff like that. So that's what I think.
Okay. Yeah. If there's no food and I want to eat, I'll order DoorDash and buy snacks at the grocery store for myself because they're eating my food, and I'll hide them.
So I think we're basically on the same page. Like, I don't think she's the drama, and, like, I feel like she has a right to be mad, but also, like, she has the right to, like, buy her own food and stuff. And yeah. So our second story is Am I the drama for cutting my partner's family because they put an AirTag in my car without my knowledge? So, So, my partner is currently deployed, so it's just me and our baby. I decided to do a 12-hour-ish road trip, just my baby and I, and my partner supported my decision. I had an argument with my partner's sister the night before I left, who was very against me going and even insisted I leave my child with them. I was not comfortable with that decision and could not understand why going on a road trip was terrible. She even made a comment like how she's going to talk to my partner, her brother, even though me and him are already discussed this road trip. I thought we ended on a good note since we all ate together and they were so kind to my face. Fast forward to a few days after I had arrived, I was with a friend who got a notification stating her location could be seen by the owner of the AirTag. AirTags are check-in devices people use for keys. I thought that was very odd since the friend I was staying with the night before got the same notification. However, this time I knew it was my car. I called the police since I had no idea who would put an AirTag or follow me all the way to my friend's place. We later found the AirTag hidden under the dashboard where your feet go, under the carpet and floor mat. The police did some digging and found the AirTag belonged to someone in my partner's family. I was furious. I ended up cutting those involved out of my life. Furious because they were kind to my face and still put an AirTag that night before I left. Furious because they know I have an Android, so I wouldn't have known if my friends didn't have Apple. Furious because it was so controlling to me and downright creepy to stalk someone. It's been about 2 weeks now, and I'm starting to feel really bad about my heart's decision to cut them out. They claim they did it for my child's safety. However, they could have just asked for updates or my location. I felt like my privacy was violated, and were my friends and family. I felt undermined as a mother and that there was no trust in me. However, I can't help but feel bad that my child will go a while without seeing his aunts and uncles who adore him. Even with so many boundaries crossed, I can't help but really feel sad and not have them be a part of his life for a while. I feel guilty for being angry and needing space for a while because I know they truly love their nephew. So I need to know, am I the drama?
All right. Firstly, me personally, I probably would have handled it differently. Since we got family who like really adores this child. Firstly, I would have been very confrontational with this individual, because again, it is just this individual, not this entire family that did this. But it was also their mistake on their end. The lady who put the AirTag in the car. To be honest, I think anybody would be weirded out by that. And honestly, just cutting off that person in general would, I mean, could do some justice in some ways, but I don't know. I personally would have handled it differently. Not necessarily taking away the kids from other families and other future relatives that may come along that would want to experience a childhood with a family member that's not there with them no more, and just taking that away from them.
Right.
Okay.
I think the family, like you said, they should have been straight up. They should have been straight up and honest with the mom and her baby. Like, they could have easily checked up on the baby by texting the mom or at least reaching out. Like, if they were that concerned, they should have at least made the effort to try and reach out. And they should have also considered the fact that's her child and that's her baby and that's her responsibility. If she wants to take responsibility for the child and whatever, then let her do it. She shouldn't have to tell you every single little detail if you're not immediate family, a mom or a dad. But if it's the sister, okay, kind of she needs to kind of lay off a little bit and just try and chill out and understand her situation and understand that her husband is deployed and that this is all her doing and that she has to take responsibility even though her husband is deployed. So that's what I think.
I think the family should have just checked up on the mom instead of putting an AirTag in the car, texting her, calling her, and it's just creepy. Now the mom might not want the baby around the family anymore, so it might create a divide between the families, all while the husband is deployed, so he doesn't have any control over the situation.
I'll just say, Okay, so we have actually. So we have a extra story actually. So this one is: am I the drama for telling my friend she can't sing well? Um. So am I the drama for not telling my friend she can't sing well? I'm in a rock band and my friend is also in there. We signed up to be vocalists and we both got the role. Great, right? Yeah, I guess. But this girl cannot sing. It deeply annoyed me about how she wasn't aware about her singing, and I was trying not to be a jerk because I mean, she's my friend, you know. But then we were singing the song called Decode by Paramore, and we agreed that we both can do the high note, right? And then when we finally sang the song, I was able to do the high note, but then she had a problem with it and said that and then she was like, I don't really want to do this song anymore. And that song was really good for our band. So I was annoyed because she kept complaining about it in practice. And I was like, well, you don't have to be a part of it if you don't want to sing. In my defense, I am a very honest person in general. Sometimes it can come off as rude or being a jerk. Then she got mad at me and she was like, why are you saying this to me? I'm part of the band too. We got in a heated argument until one of our members asked us to separate. So now she's mad at me and I don't know what to do about it because she's my close friend. So if I sing the song without her, I'll just feel like a jerk and she'll probably ghost me. But I don't want her to continue to sing because she just isn't good at it. Am I the drama?
I mean, no, personally. I mean, if I was like in her shoes, I kind of see how the friendship kind of works. This is not like any other friendship that I would have. But I mean, if she truly understood that she couldn't sing, I mean, she could just play it for herself and see how she sounds it and see if she likes her singing in the song or not. But I mean, she could be a background vocalist. I mean, they do most of the song, right? Yeah. They do most of the songs. I mean, they do the a lot of it. So I mean, I don't think you should be too soft and just get mad about that. I mean, honestly, wait, did the friend like give her like lessons or like give
No,
her
like
tips?
he just told her like, oh, like you don't sing very well. And she kind of got like mad and I think she just took it to offense. But I truly think he was just trying to like make the best for the band and try and put in like, like his best effort. Like, what's that word? What's that word? Like his best effort, intentions. Like his intentions were good, but like he said, it could have came off like as rude or anything. Like he could have just, told her in a nicer way, like, hey, like you can't sing really well. Like you might want to be, like Elmer said, like you might want to be a background vocalist or something. I don't know. So I don't think he's necessarily the drama. I feel like she just made it a big deal. And I think she just took it to offense.
And plus, if you want a good song, you kind of want it to be perfect. That's how songs typically.
Yeah, like you want to you want it to sound good, not just like. So.
And if I knew how to sing, I'd probably give my friend advice on how to, work with their voice. Because usually if you try and sing in another voice, then you're gonna be.
Thank you for everyone for tuning in and listening to this podcast episode. Next episode would probably be the same. Am I the drama? Like silly little stories like these. So tune in next time.